Hello, it is Thursday, September 1st, 2022. Back here for Daily Shakeup number 585. And today I want to talk about being a facilitator. Being a facilitator. Some time ago, I was talking to a close friend of mine, and I said, what do you find to be the most important trait of leadership? And he shared what a CEO of a larger enterprise had told him some time ago, which is that one of the key critical roles, most important roles of a leader is to be a facilitator. Now, what does that mean? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that we facilitate meetings or conversations, although that's a big part of it. It means that we help make things easier. Think about it as someone who's moving things along, accelerating things, call it greasing the system, as opposed to being an impediment to the system. And what are the ways we can do that? Now, what makes me think about that is in our day-to-day interactions as human beings, especially when it comes to walking and driving. I was talking to a friend recently and asked this question. I said, how often when you see people crossing the street or crossing a parking lot, whatever it is, when they realize that there's a car there waiting for them, even if they have the right of way, you're in the crosswalk, you have the light, you're in a parking lot, you've already started to cross the street. How often do you change your speed of walking to try and get through that space quicker in order to have the car go quicker? The answer, they said, is I almost never see it, but I do it all the time, and I do as well. If I'm in a crosswalk, for example, or a parking lot, I tend to, if I see there's a car, I tend to walk quicker. Now, I want to give a caveat. I'm not talking about situations where we have physical limitations on walking quicker. I'm talking about when we're fully capable of it, but we choose to keep walking at what we consider our normal pace, which to me basically says, car, you're going to wait for me because I have the right of way. It's my right to walk at this pace. And it is, but are we facilitating? Are we making things easier or slowing them down? Are we creating opportunities? Often when I'm walking, whether it's a crosswalk or a parking lot, I will stop even though I have the right of way and wave a car through because it allows that process to move along. It also demonstrates that I'm continually thinking about the other people and what makes their process easier. Now let's translate that out of the streets, out of the crosswalk, and out of traffic into our daily lives, and especially our businesses and teams. We have opportunities every day to either be part of the facilitating and smoothing out and accelerating the process, or being in the way of the process and slowing it down. And typically that means we're focused on ourselves. What works best for me? How do I get what I want right now? And how do I get it quicker, rather than focusing on how can I make the entire machine, the entire team, the entire system work better? Perhaps, and sometimes that means sacrificing my immediate gratification, my immediate moving forward to allow others and other systems and processes to work more smoothly. There's a lot to it, but start noticing. Are you a facilitator in how you drive and how you walk? Because by the way, it also applies to driving. Are you one who tries to figure out how to keep that traffic moving by the way you drive, or about getting where you want to go in the position you want to be, even if it has an impact of slowing down the flow of traffic? I think that how we drive and walk is representative of the ways we show up in our leadership and our management and as a part of a team. So are you a facilitator? And if not, do you want to be more of a facilitator? Think about it. Let me know what you think. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. By all means, stay connected.